Hello, you ugly freaks. It's me, Skylar. I'm going to be your babysitter today. Because your parents told me to look after you two little freaks over here. And that's what I am doing. So they said that you should be in bed by a certain time. Possibly early, they said. Because they don't want you little scoundrels up, do they? You know, I really can't stand kids, but I took this job because I'm getting paid and I really need the money right now. So I really hate kids. So if you carry on messing around and being misbehaving, I'll become your worst nightmare, okay? Skylar will be your worst nightmare. So I'm going to be reading you a story. Obviously, this is bedtime stories. I'm going to be reading you this, and you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it, and you're gonna go fall asleep and go to peaceful dreams. Because if you don't, I'll whip your sorry little asses into bed, and you'll be scared of me. Trust me, because I am your worst nightmare. What have you got in your hair? You've got like some candy in your hair. What did you do, you little scoundrel? You little freaks! Did you actually put candy in your hair? Why would you do that? You know, your hair isn't as beautiful as mine. I don't do what you freaks do. And yes, I've been away for some time. I've been going to see my sister quite a lot. She's so annoying, you know. But you wouldn't understand. You're only little kids, so why am I explaining this to you? Let me just brush your hair a minute. Because you've got something in your hair. Let me just get... I can't get it out. What did you do? Glue it to your head? Stupid, ugly little freaks. You know, this is what I do. Waste my time looking after stupid, pointless little kids. Like, seriously, I don't have time for this. Well, I do, but... Anyway, we're gonna read a story. So, which one would you like? I think we should have Rapunzel. What do you think? Do you like Rapunzel? You know, the girl with the long hair. It's down to her arse, you know, and she's pretty, and she's got a Prince Charming comes to rescue her. Ugh, I hate happy endings. I'm not in the mood for happy endings. Anyway, let's just find this fucking story, okay? We're gonna find this story and you're gonna like it, okay? Alright, this is Rapunzel, and the old witch looks like me, except she doesn't have wrinkles and she looks like a proper witch. I'm like a good witch, because I'm proper bitchy and mean, and I will tell you straight. Anyway, Rapunzel. Once there lived a poor craftsman and his wife who longed for a baby, and after many years their dream came true. They were so poor that they often went hungry, and in desperation to feed his wife... Let me just take these sunglasses off. They're getting on my nerves now. I can't read. His wife. The craftsman stole some vegetables from a nearby garden, but the garden belonged to a wicked witch, and she caught him. He begged for mercy. The wicked witch caught him. Oh, well, that's why you don't go in somebody else's garden, mate. Because if you do, you're gonna get your arse whipped. Stupid, ugly freak. Seriously. He goes, my wife is to have a baby, he said, and she needs proper food. Actually, no, let me do that again, because he's begging for mercy against the witch, and I'm the witch. And no one messes with me. My wife is to have a baby, he said, and she needs proper food. Oh, please help me, because I need some food for my wife, and she's got none. Stupid, pathetic, ugly freak. And obviously the witch is like, you may take the vegetables and return to your wife, but when the child is born, shall be mine. Said the heartless witch. Do I sound like a witch, kids? I am a witch. Get over it. Anyway. The craftsman and his wife were very frightened. When When the baby was born, they named her Rapunzel, and she tried to forget about the witch. But one night, the witch appeared and took the baby and disappeared. Oh, I took her baby. I'm gonna kidnap you fucking kids and take you away from your parents and see how you like it. I'm not really. I'm just kidding. Why would I want to take you stupid kids anyway? You get on my nerves. The craftsman and his wife never saw their beloved daughter again. Ah, such a sad story. The witch kept Rapunzel all to herself in a tall tower in a lonely forest with the door blocked so that she could not escape. As she grew, the witch would never let her cut her hair, and when she visited her, she would call up through the high tower, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your golden hair." Really? I don't sound like a witch. I tried to sound like a witch and it fails. It's like, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your gold hair." That's a fucking witch, right? Because they go, "I'm a witch." See? I can sound like a witch. I am a witch, but less wrinkles and less pimples. And more of a bitchy attitude. And I'm actually a nice witch. Well, actually, no, I'm not a nice witch. I'm a bad witch, but I'm a lot more prettier than the witch in the story. Because I can be a witch. Anyway, let's carry on with the story. Freaks. The Rapunzel would let down her long hair, and the witch would take hold of it and use it to climb up the tower and through the window. The witch bought her food and clothes, but Rapunzel was often lonely and longed to be able to talk to someone and explore the world outside. She often sang songs that she'd made up. One day, a prince rode by and heard her sing. "What a song, what a sad song, who sings so sweetly," he said, and then he heard a second rasping voice say, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your gold hair." Do I sound like a witch, kids? You ugly freaks. Hey, pay attention. Don't fall asleep on me. I'm carrying on with this story whether you like it or not. No, I don't sound like a witch, do I? I just sound so high-pitched. I can't... She sounds like an old hag. I can't be an old hag. I'm too young for that. The prince saw a beautiful girl let down her long hair from the high window of the tower and watched as an ugly old woman. Ew, an ugly old woman? Ugly freak. Yes, she is an ugly old woman. Have you seen her? She's like, this is what she looks like. She's ugly and fucking disgusting. If I ever turn like that, I'm gonna have to kill myself or do something because I have to keep my inner beauty. I can't be ugly and disgusting and wrinkly. But you wouldn't understand that because you're just stupid little kids. Okay, let's carry on with the story. Oh, look, she's so pretty. She kind of reminds me of me when I was younger. I didn't have long blonde hair though. She was amazed to see him and a little fearful, but the prince assured her that he meant her no harm. So Rapunzel let her hair down from the window and he climbed up. They talked for a long time and the prince soon realized that he had fallen in love with Rapunzel. Aw, it's so sweet. So sweet. It reminds me of when me and Tom Hiddleston, you wouldn't know who he is, fell in love for the first time. And that was so magical. But apparently my sister is trying to steal my boyfriend off me now, so I'm kind of annoyed. Stupid ass shithead. Anyway, he promised he would return as often as he could. One day Rapunzel said to him, "I cannot stay locked in this tower forever. I need you to help to escape." He gladly agreed to help, and the next evening brought a skein of strong silk thread. Rapunzel began to weave a ladder to escape from the tower, and every evening the prince bought more silk. So she was trying to get out of the tower, so she made a ladder out of silk. Why didn't you just use your hair? Stupid dumb blonde bitch. But then look, her hair gets cut off anyway, so what's the point? Rapunzel worked on her ladder, but kept it well hidden from the witch. Are you paying attention, you stupid little freaks? You know I have to babysit you, and I'm reading this story so you will fall asleep. Seriously, I'm not going to get paid, you know. Ugh. One day, however, the witch did not come to her at her usual time, and when she called to Rapunzel, the girl thought it was the prince. She let her hair down, calling, "Hurry, my darling, I've been so lonely." The witch was furious and demanded to know whom Rapunzel had been seeing. Rapunzel, although terrified, would not say, so the witch flew into rage, picked up a pair of scissors, and cut off Rapunzel's beautiful hair. Aww, that's such a sad. It's a sad world when your hair gets cut off and you end up bald. You know, I did that to somebody once. I cut off all their hair and they ended up bald. They had to wear a wig for like days. And I'll cut your little shit's hair off if you carry on messing around. Listen and pay attention to the story. Don't backtalk me. Otherwise I'm not going to get paid. Oh, I hate little kids. They're so annoying. Then she cast a spell to banish Rapunzel from the tower and send her far away into the wilderness to wander forever lost and alone. The witch waited in the tower until the prince returned, calling out, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." The witch dangled Rapunzel's hair out the window, and when the prince reached the sill, he found the furious witch awaiting him. And she's like, "So, you think you can take Rapunzel away from me, do you?" She screamed. "I'm too clever for you. Rapunzel is gone forever." Oh my goodness. Why do I sound like an old hag? She is an old hag. She's an ugly old hag. Witches are usually, you know in fairy tales, why do they always portray witches as ugly old hags? I mean, if I was a witch, because I can be a witch, I can be your worst nightmare. I'd be such a nice young witch in a fairy tale. I wouldn't be an old hag, because I don't want to look that old. The witch pushed the prince from the window sill with a mighty heave. He fell to the ground, landing in a thorn bush. The thorn scratched his eyes, blinding him, and he staggered away into the forest, unable to see, but too sorrowful to care. The prince wandered many miles in search of Rapunzel, calling her name continually. Many months later, the prince reached the wilderness where the witch sent Rapunzel. He was still calling her name, but he was beginning to fear he would never find her. Suddenly a voice called out, "Who is calling me? I am here." "Rapunzel, I have found you at last," he whispered joyfully as he turned towards her. "Yes, my darling prince, you found me." And Rapunzel ran towards him, weeping with joy. As she kissed the prince, Rapunzel's tears fell into his eyes, and he found he could see again. Rapunzel and the prince returned to his kingdom, where they lived happily ever after. Oh, bull. Oh, you know what? I hate happy endings. They should have an ending where the princess dies and the prince doesn't find true love and ends up marrying the witch. Because that's what Tom did with me. When he first met me, he thought, "Oh, isn't this wonderful woman great?" And then I turned into a right witch. But that's the end of the story, you little freaks. So I hope you enjoyed your story. Because now you have to go to sleep and go brush your teeth and get to bed. Because I am just going to sit here and relax and just go watch some TV or something, you know. Well, you little shits, you're going to go to bed and you're going to go now because I've read you a bedtime story. So you can't complain. No whining, going, "No, let us stay up, our parents let us stay up." Because I'm not dealing with whining kids. I have to go home. I'm going to get paid and I'm going to go home because... And I don't care if your parents don't ever hire me again as your babysitter because I'll just kick their sorry little asses, okay? So, Anyway, I'm gonna go watch some TV and you better get ready for bed, okay? So go brush your teeth and go to bed. Otherwise, I'll whip your sorry little asses into that bed. And obviously, I've been your babysitter, Skylar. Hopefully, I'm getting paid for this job, because if not, I'm gonna totally freak out. And I'm sorry that I've been away, but hopefully, you will see more of me. Anyway, I must go because I've got to deal with you little shits. And I've got to get you to bed before your parents come home and say, "Why aren't my children in bed?" I'll say, "It's not my fault, you old fucking freak." Anyway, I'm gonna go because I gotta sort you two ugly little kids. I'm never gonna have kids, you know. I hate kids. I really do. Anyway, I'll be seeing you around. You'll see more of Skylar. And she's so much happier and funner than ever. She's just bitchy. I'm just bitchy, okay? I'm pissy and bitchy. So, yeah, well, come on, kids. Let's get to bed. Little freaks. I really hate kids, you know. Never have kids, people. They just really annoy you and they get on your nerves and they go, "Mom, Mom, Mom. Why isn't my pack lunch packed? Mom, can you dress me? Can you get me this? Can you get me that?" I really hate them fucking kids. I'm never gonna have kids. If Tom ever asks me for kids, I'm gonna say no. Anyway, see ya around. Come on, get to bed now, you little shits. Anyway, I'll be seeing you. This has been Skylar, and I've been your babysitter. Hopefully I'm getting paid. Bye-bye. Bye, ugly freaks. See you around.